And I know maybe you probably already know about huckleberry, and there are you see maybe seen a blue huckleberry. There's a red huckleberry, but they're related to blueberries, what we're going to pick later. Here's an example of a whole leaf, smooth around the edges. So that's one leaf, and I just call it whole leaf, or just think you can look at it as being smooth around the edges. And it's because you want to try to get a mental snapshot of the plant in your mind. You know, when say you're hiking or you want to know what a plant is, and you don't always have to rip them out of the ground and take them with you and identify them later. You know, you could just look at it and go, okay, opposite branching, divided, or in this case, alternate branching, whole leaves. Okay, round red berry, and if you looked at the flower, it would be, there's none flowering now, but it was like a little bell, just like those blueberry flowers, just like this bell, So when you hear something, oh, it's in the same family as this, you could usually expect to see a similarity in the flower structure. So Ericaceae, which is the blueberry family, huckleberry, solal, all related, and they look so much like each other if I held them next to each other. And here I can see a little solal flower in that bell shape I was talking about that huckleberry has. It's nice because the solals are bigger, but if you go to a blueberry farm like we will later, you'll see similar flowers. You'll see that it has alternate branching and that it has whole entire leaves like this one. But then when you get past that opposite alternate flower type, and then you can begin to use your senses and say, look at that leaf, and it's leathery, it feels leathery, it's pale underneath. These are things that when you're using your senses and learning about plants, that eventually they really stick, especially when you're picking them for things or making remedies. You even get to notice these things more. Now, this is one in the blueberry family that I know that, this is safe to put in my mouth. Now here's a little side thing. Now Ingwe taught me this. Ingwe is, if you've heard of Ingwe, William Ingwe librarian there. He's co-founder of our school, and he told me that what he would do, because he was a Boy Scout leader for decades, since like the 30s, as they would take a little bit of the leaf and they crush it, smell it, and wait a little bit. If they didn't get any strong sensation, they take a little tiny piece, touch it to the tip of the tongue. Now he's from Africa. Okay, where there's a lot more poisonous, dangerous types of things lurking, plants lurking about than here. So, and you do it, and wait. It was okay after that. Chew a little. Wait about 10 minutes. And that's if he wasn't sure. That's the method that he would use. This is kind of a common thing that people would use. I don't know any deadly poisonous plants that won't tell you that they're deadly poisonous very soon. There may be some that might, if you ate it, be a little nauseous, but chances are you won't really run into that, especially in this area.